How much is this?
5.
5. Would you do both for 10? Okay. Tell me about these action figures, guys. I'm looking at them, and I don't know if they're worth anything. They look kind of newer, but if you guys see something, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if I missed something. So I head over to this shelf and I just see these stacks of Pokemon cards. So I'm looking at them like, okay, well, I mean, I don't really know that much about Pokemon, but I do know that sports cards are just insane right now. Basketball cards, soccer cards, baseball cards, there's all of them are just really, really hot right now, as well as video games. So I'm going to go ahead and ask him how much he wants for all of these, but just really cool to see Pokemon cards in the wild. Speaking of video games, to my right is a stack of GameCube games, which, if you guys don't know, like Nintendo games, especially GameCube, N64, a lot of the retro stuff is going for a lot these days. So I pick up, there's a Super Smash Bros. Right there, couldn't believe it. It wasn't complete, but it did have the disc. And whenever I look at video games, I'm always checking the bottom, make sure it's not all scratched up and that it's still playable. But they had Super Smash Bros., Super Monkey Ball 2, and Super Monkey Ball, the original. How much are these?
Monkey Ball, Smash Brothers, and Monkey Ball. I'd do 10 for the 3.
10 for the 3. And how much are these?
Pokemon cards, $2 a sheet.
How much for all of them?
56. I'd do 35.
Okay. There should be like an edition. This is 2015. So I'm looking at the Pokemon cards. Of course, I'm looking for the infamous Charizard, like everybody else is searching for. These are a little bit newer. These are from 2015, which, like I said, I don't know that much about Pokemon, but I mean, I'm sure all years have cards that are worth something. And $2 a sheet, it was probably a pretty good deal, but like I said, I just didn't know that much about it, so I ended up leaving them. Would you do 6? Because this one's kind of like pretty scratched up. For the 3.
I'd do 7.
Okay, I'll do 7.
Thank you.
Sure.
Just kind of taking a chance. I don't know if it's going to work or not.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can do for you. How about 10?
Thank you.
Sure.
So 7. Are you guys okay with splitting the money?
Yeah,
once I
yeah.
give it to you?
Yeah.
So anytime I see, you know, sealed electronics, I'm always going to look it up. Here's a CD player. So I scan it real quick, and surprisingly, it just wasn't really going for anything. It wasn't like a brand name that I knew, as you guys can see there, not that much. But, you know, always check the sold listings because you never know. So I'm going to check the solds, but it wasn't really that much, so I had to leave it.
I think they're 25 apiece. My husband knows.
Can I get
And
that?
do they all work?
Does it look good
Oh,
inside?
they're all excellent, yeah. Okay, can you?
No, I trust you.
right here.
So Stacy finds that keyboard, so she scanned that, looked it up, was going for a decent amount. I'm also looking at some of these baseball bats. Baseball bats can go for a lot of money. You'd be surprised, because I was when I started looking at how much baseball bats can really go for, and baseball gloves as well. So I'm taking a look at that bat. I'm going to look it up real quick, and you know, it wasn't really going for that much. So I was like, I don't know if I should leave it, but I ended up looking up the other ones that are there in that stack, and they weren't really going for that much either. So I ended up leaving all of those. So here I am comping that keyboard real quick, and as you guys can see, some are going for like 40, 25. That one's 28 plus 12 shipping, so you're knowing about 45 all in. They wanted $5 for that one, so I think we're gonna go ahead and pick this up.
We're trying to find a way to plug it in, so.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, you want to get it? All right, you ready to go?
Yep.
It was 5.
What?
It was 5 on the.
Did it say 5
Yeah.
on it?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys have a good day. Okay. So a lot of times, and this is not the best strategy, but a lot of times we'll take pictures of things and then we'll like look it up when we get back to the car. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. There's been many of times where we've taken a picture, we're looking it up, we find out that it's good, and then we walk back to the sale and somebody else has already grabbed it. So this time we're looking at these gels right here. There's like some Garnier Fructis and some other spa gel, and I comped them out and they were going for a pretty good amount. So Stacy sent me back and said, go see how much you can get these for.
How much are like your gel and your shampoo?
Let me go and ask her.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll take $5 for all of them.
Okay.
I'll get you that.
And I'll just come out. Let's give you your 5 back that you gave back to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So at this next sale, I see these like, they look like older vintage plush. That lion right there, they got a seal and a rabbit. And just, I don't know, they just looked older, something that I hadn't really seen before. So I'm kind of looking them up and I'm going to see, you know, maybe if they're worth something, because you'd be surprised at how much some of the plush can go for. They can go for a lot of money.
I don't know about that. There's one asking for that. Vintage.
Oh, what's
About nothing.
So then we see this Alf plush doll just sitting right there. And I mean, I know Alf is an older TV show. I never really watched it. I've catched a couple of episodes when I was younger, but don't really remember it that much. But this plush is in like phenomenal condition. So I look at the tag. It says like 1984, so it's older. So I'm going to try to comp it out, and the comps are kind of like all over the place. As you guys can see, some were on bid, some were asking like 34, some were asking more like 60 or 50. So it's kind of all over the place. I wasn't really sure about it, and sometimes you just have to take a gamble. So I'm going to go ahead and ask the lady how much she wants for this Alf plush doll.
How much is this?
5.
5. Would you do both for 10? You have 8 on this.
12.
Yeah, $1 less. Not sure.
And then you can take that frame for free.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
When's dancing coming back?
God, I don't know. Isn't it making you crazy? Thank you, dear. Appreciate it. Oh, you need some money.
A little bit. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a good day.
Enjoy Alf and the lion.
Thank you.
Camera died at this garage sale, but we ended up picking up these caroling Christmas bells. We've sold these before, and they bring around like 50, 60 bucks. Really cool. And then at the next sale, we found these Wolverine boots. They were still brand new, and the guy wanted $25 a piece. As you guys can see, that's the size there, 10.5. And then he had a darker pair right there. So $25 a piece, $50 all in. And I was thinking we could sell one of them for the amount that we bought both of them for.
All right, what did I give you?
You gave me 60. I gave you 5 back.
Here, take that. I'll take that back. The 60.
Yeah.
And then, or just give me the 20 back. So then you have 40, and I still owe you 10. I think I have 10 in my wallet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll take the 20 back. So then you have
20
40,
back.
and then I owe you 10 still.
All right.
I might have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got one more dollar. There you go.
So the next sale, Stacy finds some silverware here. They're kind of bunched up in a Ziploc bag with the price. So we're kind of looking to have like an Oneida set and some other sets. So we're looking, and we ended up picking one of them up because the set was $5. So this one right here was the Oneida silver overlap set. We couldn't really find any comps on it, and they wanted $10 for that one. But we ended up picking up a different set. It was called like Northland Stainless, and they only wanted $5 for that one. So we ended up picking that up.
Okay. 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's the 15.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So at this garage sale, Stacy finds these bump and squirt tubes. So they looked older, maybe vintage, not sure. A lot of these older vintage like inflatable tubes for pools and things like that can go for a lot of money, especially if they're new in the box. So I'm looking at it and I'm trying to look it up. I didn't see any that were sold. There was 2 listed, which they were listed for a decent amount, but nothing is sold. So I was like, all right, let's pass on this.
Not very organized, and I don't have anything marked. They just ask questions.
So at this sale, I find this older looking Walkman. I'm gonna go ahead and scan it, use the eBay app. Scan it, look it up, and it looks like some are going here for about 20 bucks or best offer, free shipping. They wanted 5, so 5 into 20 after all the fees and stuff. I was like, it's not really that great. If it was $1, I probably would have gotten into it, but then I look up solds, and I couldn't find any solds there. Always a tip too, if you scan something and it doesn't come up, or it comes up but then on the sold section you can't find anything, it's always good to just type it in, because a lot of people don't have the scan code and they're going to type it in and they're going to list it that way. So it's always good to check both ways when you're looking for items. So at this sale, I see this Bose speaker system over here, and I'm looking at it, and then I see the price tag, and I'm like, gosh, man, they want $250 for it. And I'm like, oh, you know, that's pretty high. But listen, Bose can go for a lot of money. It's a, you know, premium speaker brand. So I'm going to think about it. I'm going to comp it out and see how much it goes for, but I just have a feeling they're probably asking what it goes for online.
Hi, how you doing? Good.
And they also had a lot of like camera equipment, lenses, things like that. But like I said, looking at the prices, I think they just wanted too much for stuff like that. Well, at least too much for me to get into as a reseller. So always keep a lookout for Legos. Legos can definitely be an awesome seller. If you can find like new sets that are sealed, those are always great. And you can even sell Legos by the pound. So a lot of times you'll see on eBay, they'll sell Legos just by the weight. So if you can get a good deal on a whole bunch of Legos, you can always sell it that way as well. So I come back, I check out this Bose system, I comp it out, and just like I thought, they're just asking too much for it. They're pretty much asking what it was going for online. Always keep your eye out for Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels can be a great pickup. If you guys watched one of my earlier videos, you saw me pick up a Hot Wheels, and it was crazy how much it went for when he only charged $1/4 for it. So when I'm looking at Hot Wheels, I'm trying to see like how old they are. I'm gonna flip it over, see the date that it was manufactured, see if it's vintage or older.
How much are the tapes or?
We'll pick one and we'll let you know.
Okay, well, like the series, like how much are the series?
I've
been telling you $1 each.
Like, I mean, they have True Blood, I don't know.
$1 each. There's three.
Yeah, okay.
Then there's all the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, okay.
And then there's...
So I'm looking at these DVD sets right here. As I'm looking at them, some of them are actually Blu-ray. So, I mean, a series in Blu-ray, even though it's used, can go for a good amount. It wasn't the whole series of Game of Thrones, but it was the whole series of True Blood that I'm looking at. So I'm thinking $1 a series, can't beat it. So I'm definitely going to pick those up. I always open up the DVD cases, check the discs, make sure they look in really good condition, no scratches on the disc. And these look like perfect. They probably only watched it one time and that was it. So I'm definitely going to pick these up.
And then I'll think about the True Blood.
Okay.
I think I'm going to try it.
What?
True Blood season is from Blu-ray, or $1 for the whole season. They're used. What do you think? Try it?
You just lost the whole series of Game of Thrones. That was in here.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you're the one. You're the same one.
Same guy.
Sorry.
Same guy. There you go.
Oh, I know. I've seen some of it.
You need any change back?
No, just
Okay.
3.5 there, yep. Did you see the light bright?
No way.
Over there. On all those things.
So I'm over here looking at this Kodak Ectograph slide projector. Goes with two reels with it. Looks like they want $8 for both. So I'm not really too sure about this, but it looks older. So I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna comp it out and see if it's something worth picking up.
How much are your games and stuff here?
Depends on which one you're interested in.
Like the Simon, the Light Bright.
I give Simon up for 10. The Light Bright has unpunched sheets in it. So
Okay.
it makes it a little bit more expensive, so I'd probably take 25 for the Light Bright.
Okay, gotcha. Is the 8 for all for both of these?
Maybe that's what she wanted. Hey, Carol, how'd you have this printed out?
Eight for the whole thing?
All of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
For all of it?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Do you know if it work? Like, does it work? Or
I
do you
haven't
know?
had it out of the box at all.
Yeah.
And I've had it for probably 10 years.
Okay.
So
It was her
it
parents.
was
Yeah.
working.
Okay.
It was working the
Last time we used it.
Yeah. Okay. So okay if I take it out and look at it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's power cord and everything.
Oh, okay. Exactly, yeah.
All right, man.
Enjoy.
Thanks, guys.
So over at this sale, this guy has had a ton of like sports teams, flags, clothes, hats, pennants, things for your car, all sorts of sports teams. The Buccaneers, the Dolphins, the Tampa Bay Lightning, just a whole bunch of stuff.
Did you do 2 for $5 on these flags?
Sure.
Okay.
There's some policy number.
Yep.
So right here I see this Tampa Bay Lightning tire cover, which looked a little bit older, wasn't really sure, so like, oh, this could be cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and comp it out, look it up, and I ended up looking it up and it wasn't really going for that much money, so had to leave that.
Those names here.
Yeah, they're hockey.
So then I saw these 2 hats. They're hockey hats. They looked like maybe they were a little bit older. They still had the tags on them, looked like an older tag. So I'm gonna ask him what he can do on these hats.
Did you do $1 on these hats a piece?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably gonna grab some boxes too. So we got 30 boxes, so $3, 2 for $5 on the flags, and then 2 of us are at $10.
Good.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.